Hi, my name is Devin. I want to keep it short and just jump right into the message. Six of Wands in reverse. And the Four of Wands. So, off the top, somebody feeling like they're not having a success or a victory in a home situation, either that or possibly with their twin flame. Nine of Wands. Six of Swords. Somebody's bound and determined to seek peace in a situation, even if it means leaving other things behind to go towards it. We have Justice, Four of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. It's like they're trying to create balance in a situation in which things weren't fair. And it's like after taking some time out for solitude and recuperation, they've decided to take some action towards something that they are truly passionate about. So I feel like there's a home situation that somebody isn't happy with, and they're wanting to leave and move forward towards a more peaceful situation, but in doing that, they're bringing in balance also. So it's like they might be leaving something that doesn't sit well with them to move towards something that is more satisfying. And it's like where they rightfully belong with the Justice card there. With the Four of Swords, this person may have received some information that made them change their mind and change their direction in a dream or in their resting period. About the Eight of Cups in reverse, returning to a situation in which they walked away from. So somebody is having a home situation with somebody else where they're not satisfied. And the situation in which they want to return to that they walked away from is a situation in which they feel a lot of passion. They feel spiritually guided. There's a lot of sexual attraction. And the Nine of Wands. This person may either be defensive or standing their ground about something. It's like there's something that they have been looking forward to a long time, and it's like they don't want to give up on it no matter how much it hurts. I feel like they felt like they had to walk away from the situation that they walked away from. The one that they're returning to, they felt like they had to walk away from it, but it's like they've had this realization where they don't want to give up on this connection and they're going to stand their ground, want to come back in. With the Empress in reverse. So this is somebody who they see as, I feel like a divine counterpart, or somebody who they could see being a mother of their child. But with the Empress in the reverse, it's like either things aren't good between them right now, there's some conflict, or it's like you should have been the mother of my child. I'm stuck in this situation where I'm not happy and I want to come back towards the person who I should have been with, I should have been having a child with, and create some justice and balance in the situation, make things right. We have the Five of Cups here. This poor person, while they're still currently in the other situation, while they're thinking about coming back towards, I'm going to say the viewer, you. They want to come back towards you, even though they're in a different situation that they're unhappy in and unfulfilled in. And it's like knowing that they left you behind, their empress. They're in mourning over what they have lost. I almost get a sense of shame, like they feel ashamed for having left you. Knight of Swords reversed. Two of Wands reversed. And the Chariot. I feel like there's something that's not being said. There's a lack of communication involving that this person has already made a decision on which route they want to take, which way they want to go. They're confident about their decision, but this person has not communicated it with you. So whether this is the past energy of whenever they left, they knew what they were doing, but they didn't inform you about it, or it could be the whole coming back energy of they're not telling you that in their mind they've already made up, they know what they need to leave behind and what they need to go forward to, and that's you. Temperance in reverse. The Queen of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles. I feel like the Queen of Swords is your energy. This is somebody who has already been through some shit. And they are using their wisdom and intuition to try and guide them. They're not on the market or have the intentions of putting up with or dealing with any kind of bullshit. They are impatient about what's going on in the situation and do seek to create balance. However, they don't want to just rush into something because they don't want to be repeating the same mistakes. So it's like you don't know that this person has decided that they want to come back towards you. But it's like you're overdoing your own thing. Yeah, you're a little bit impatient about what's going on with this person's other situation, but at the same time, you're not wanting to just rush right in because they have their business they need to handle, and you don't want to make the same mistakes that you've made before previously. About getting attached to people who shy away from commitment. I feel like in the past, you've been somebody who was understanding to the utmost, and you would excuse people's poor behavior, and you would hang in there and wait for people who were not showing you any signs or any actual commitment, any actual real efforts. And it's like, I'll be damned if I'm going to waste my time and I'm going to do that again. I have things that I need to move forward to. And if anything stands in my way, I'm just going to cut it out of my life. And I feel like whenever you communicate with this person, if you do, you're very blunt and honest and truthful. And you might come off as cold to this person only because you don't want to mince words. Like I said, no bullshit. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune. So if there was any conflict between the two of you, it's like you're wanting to get to a spot where, all the drama and peddly stuff and other people don't matter. And it's like you're not trying to be bothered by any kind of Jerry Springer like drama behavior. You're trying to move forward and transition into the next stage of your life. And you can't be doing that by playing games with people who are playing high school type games. You just want truth and honesty. You have the Star in reverse and the King of Swords reversed. The King of Swords I see as the counterpart to the Queen of Swords. So you feel like this person is a soulmate to you who you connect with and bond on an intellectual level. Maybe even via the crown chakra. There may be telepathy between you. But it's like it's either you or this person with the star in reverse is losing hope on the situation. I feel like with the King of Swords being in reverse, there's some confusion on his end on how to communicate, and they may not be communicating 100% in their truth. And for that reason, they know that they could be losing hope on the situation between you because they know that whenever they approach you, they have to approach you honestly and authentically, truthfully. And it could also be you losing hope on the situation because it seems like this King of Swords just can't make up his mind. I think we should do some wisdom oracle cards. The High Priestess of Earth in reverse. So somebody here in this situation could be concerned with their finances, with their stability right now. They may not. I feel like it's the King of Swords in reverse. They may be like feeling like they're stuck in between two people, two directions, you and this other person, and they may have made a choice. Or maybe it's something out of their hands, but it's like they might have lost their stability for the moment. Like they might just be floating around, not really having anything of their own to hold on to. Beauty in the reverse. And so I feel like this King of Swords is having a hard time seeing the silver lining, the positive, the beauty in the things that are around him, because it's like right now things are just looking pretty rough for him. He's like in a rough spot that he doesn't want to be in, and he's away from his true happiness. And I'm feeling like a little bit emotional right now because I feel like this person is reminiscent on the times that you had together, and they're thinking about how that was their joy and how they no longer have it. And denial. I feel like this person tries to deny that you are their wish fulfillment. And they may be, I don't know, they may be stuck in a situation in which they have a child or family with somebody else. And so they're kind of fighting their head and fighting their heart. You are their heart, but their head is telling them that they need to stay away from you and try and do right within this connection, or at least that's what they did. If there's a child involved, they may just be staying for the child. But it's like they tried to deny the connection that they feel with you. It's like you are so fulfilling to them, yet you're out of reach. So they try to act like, like it never was, or like they don't understand what you're talking about whenever you talk about the connection. But it's an act. They're in denial. Like they're trying to ease some pain or burden, rigid. Yeah, this person is putting up walls of defense towards you. Sometimes they're cold, they don't fully open up. Obedience, they're just trying to do the right thing. We have the moon, which is talking about things that are hidden, secrets, things you don't know, and love in reverse. And so I feel like what you don't know with the moon is you don't know that within their other connection or situation that it isn't love, that it was based in lust, and they kind of got stuck in that situation. And you might also not know that this denial of love that they show you is not the truth. It's something that they're hiding. Like that's a mask that they use. So let's see what we have for actually. Excuse my chesticles. I have some dialogue cards here, so let's just see if we can get anything from this masculine energy or anything that you might have to say from your perspective. You are saying, I wish you would return to me. There's that distance there between you, but you still long for this person. And the very next card we have from the masculine is, I want to return to you. I do. I just want things to be different with us when I do. So this masculine has some things that he needs to work out because he wants to start things off on a healthy foot with you. He doesn't want things to be the same if they were toxic before. I haven't felt this way about anyone else ever. Uncharted territory. This masculine has never felt this way about anyone else. That's why even though they have this family situation, they still can't let go of you, and your energy lingers with them and they miss it. They do want to return to you. But they're stuck still between the head over heart energy. But they're seeing some things and making some revelations, I think, in due part to their denial also. You get the masculine saying, I fantasize about how life would be with you. So they're in this situation with this other person, and it's like even though that they're there and they're not with you, they're not there either, because in their head they're thinking about what it would be like if they were living that life with you. Your energy never left them. They can't get you off of their mind. It's something that is pulling at them, I feel like. Looks like they feel stuck, but they can feel a direction in which they're supposed to be going, and they just haven't made any moves. This is you, feminine. I feel like you've walked away. Are we over? So you're trying to give this masculine the space to do what it is that he needs to do and take care of what it is that he needs to take care of. But you're also in that energy of not wanting to repeat the same mistakes. And you feel like, this masculine has gone and you're trying to hold space for him. But in the back of your mind, you're thinking, am I wasting my energy holding space for somebody that might not come back to me? All right, I'm going to put these up and let's just pull for advice now. Advice, please, Spirit. Ace of Cups. I get a feeling like with this Ace of Cups that God is presenting something to you. And I feel like you're supposed to keep your heart fully open. And I feel like whatever emotions you have, do not be ashamed of expressing them. Whether it is your love or whether it is your hurt. If you want this person's heart chakra to open up and for them to be open with you, you have to be open and honest also with yourself. You have to take down your walls. Feel like you may have emotional walls where maybe during your time with this person you didn't fully let them see everything that you felt about them. Because maybe you sensed something else going on in the distance with your intuition, and you kind of left yourself out in the cold and you let this person out in the cold because you felt like this person was going to leave you out in the cold. So you put up a wall, and with that Ace of Cups being in the upright, I feel like it's okay to thaw that icy heart of yours. Like, no matter which way it goes, the truth is the truth. You feel how you feel, so don't be ashamed of that. Don't try to protect yourself to the extent of hurting yourself. Three of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this person could be dealing with some karmic connections that they're in the process of deciding and trying to let go of. And if this is your twin flame, like it's suggested at the beginning of the reading, that if this person's doing something, then you're probably mirroring it. So it's like you also need to dissolve any connections with third party situations that you might have going on. Because even though this person has their own thing going on that they need to work out, it's kind of like two wrongs don't make a right. And you both need to be in the process of healing your situations and not trying some eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth business. Seven of Wands. You need to fight for this connection. Don't just lay down and give up. Fight for it, even if that means energetically just doing the work that you need to be doing. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like, just taking time to yourself. Don't worry about what this person is doing over there in their situation. They're working on it. But you need to take time to yourself to work on yourself and work on the things that you need to work on, whether it's opening up your heart, your vulnerability, your unconditional love, because unconditional love is a word that people say, but how often do you see people living it? You can't say you unconditionally love somebody if you're going to put your walls up and start punishing them and reeling back in your love because you don't appreciate the situation that they've got themselves into. That's not unconditional love. So keep your heart open and dissolve any karmic connections, any connections that you have that are not meaningful. Protect yourself, protect your energy, fight for this connection, but do it amongst yourself. Like, it's okay to keep yourself separate from this person at this time and just focus on the things that you need to focus on. One of those things that you might want to direct your attention to is your money. So if your money has been sacrificed because you've had your attention absorbed by this connection and what's going on with him or what's going on with whoever, it might be time to turn your attention back to yourself and work on your goals. Get your pinnacles up, get that money up. It's a nice little thing that you can do to sidetrack yourself that's also beneficial. Let's do one more wisdom oracle. Whoa. And we have the self-worth card. So that's talking about, like I said, putting your time and your efforts and your energy into yourself. It's like for so long you've allowed other people to drain you of your energy. You've worried about other situations. Now it's time to worry about yourself and building yourself back up and giving yourself strength, self-care, and love. That is all I have for you. If this resonates, please comment down below. This is my very first reading. Please take it easy on me. I'll see you in the next one. Stay guided.